My plan is, I'm actually quite passionate about helping youngsters get high-income jobs. So in the past we've designed various programs with Yayasan Pahang to help them to get employment in the digital space and the cybersecurity space. There's also other programs for them to work in modern factories or to be a street entrepreneur, a small trader. And I want them to be highly skilled in whatever they do. So vocational training is also quite important in my view. I'm also into agro-tech, although I don't have an agricultural background, but I think agro-tech is the way to go for the future. If we can growing rice and fruits and vegetables, I think that's the sector that we can nurture for the long run. And if you put technology into the mix, I think we can get a lot of youngsters interested into agriculture and farming or precision farming. There's a lot of other opportunities like vertical farming. That's quite an exciting area. I think you can't run away from your background. You have to embrace your heritage, your background. The most important thing is to be yourself. Well, you can't be someone you're not, but you have to stand out for the causes that you participate in and for what you stand for. So I think people will judge you by your actions and your contributions to the community. That's the most important thing, and how accepted you are by the community. At the end of the day, that's the bread and butter of politicians, and I'm no different. So the name can only carry you so far, but it's important that you carve out your own space and your own objectives separate aside from your forefathers. I mean, he's done a lot for the country and Pekan, but I also want to make my contribution as well. What I'm saying is you can't rely on your family background alone to make it. The name can only carry so far, but you have to make your own mark. He's not one to force you to. I mean, he didn't say to me that Nizar, you have to be in politics by 2018. He's the type of person who lets you plan and take your own decisions. He will tell you the pros and cons, and you make your own decision. He won't force you to join politics or to do whatever that is against your will. Because, as you know, politics is a full-time job. I mean, you will sacrifice in terms of family time and privacy and all this. I mean, you seek inspiration from what they've done in the past. I think my grandfather's generation, that was an incredible generation. They've been through so much. Established the country in 1957. They had to deal with communist insurrection. They had to deal with racial riots. They had to deal with what else? Confrontation with Indonesia those days, and the spectre of Cold War. And they fought hard to become neutral within the region. So they were a generation of pioneers, and I'm very inspired by what they did. For example, the Felda scheme, that was ahead of its time, and managed to uplift like 115,000 families out of poverty, giving land to the landless. So as a result of that scheme, I think 115,000 families have prospered over the years. So these are the sort of things that a young politician aspires to create, something impactful. Making a decision that's impactful can impact so many lives and help so many people. No, no, anytime soon. I don't think so. I mean, I'm still a first-term assemblyman, so you can't expect me to shoot straight to the top. And I believe the current Menteri Besar is doing a spectacular job, if you ask me. So he's managed to increase the income levels of the state from 800 million to 1.2 billion, and he's built a rapport with various stakeholders in Pahang, like the fishermen, the young voters, teachers. They all get a sense that the state is looking after them and looking after their needs. So he's a very capable administrator, and I look forward to serving under his administration.